What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. I want to talk about this 50 Cent and Rick Ross situation. As we all know, they've been going back and forth for years now, They don't like each other. They've been dissing each other throughout their careers. And I want to talk about the late incidents between them, because 50 Cent, when he did the verses, with Joe, and Rick Ross got on there saying that he got some equity in that, and 50, the normal things that they do as they diss each other, try to make fun of each other. But I want to talk about what 50 Cent, when he went on Today's Show, and he was explaining why he don't make full-length albums anymore. As we all know, Rick Ross recently dropped an album and 50 was clowning him for that on Instagram, saying he's not selling. And the reason why 50 is saying that, he said that he think that when you up in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you shouldn't try to be the hottest rapper because it's the youth game now. It's for the youngsters. And because, he said that you don't want to be still talking about street stuff at your age, and it's played out, in so many words. But what I want to say on that situation, I beg to differ with 50 on that. Because 50, I get what he's saying, like when you get old, if you still rapping that same street stuff, like you still 20 years old out here on the block, okay, yeah, you outdated doing that. But if you got something to talk about, you may dab about you did on the block, but you still talking about what you doing in your life now, or that you on the business mind thing, like I got businesses, you doing something, what you doing now, you talking about things, what you doing now, and you might state some past experience. I think that's okay, in my opinion. I'm not sure, like in New York, they think like as you get older, you should stop rapping, but in the South, I think if you older rappers are needed because we out here with the youth talking about the reason why the youth all fucked up now. Not saying get on here and just talk that talk like them or be out of range with the youth, but people that's in their 40s and 50s, they still have an audience. I think if you in your 40s and 50s and you was a past good rapper, you should still stick to your formula of rapping because you still have an audience, and if the youngsters catch on to it, you got new fans. You got more fans coming in, younger audience. Because they gonna do and see only what they hear that's popping. Because you still got rappers like Bone Thugs and Harmony, they touring, still coming out with new albums, and they got their own fan base. They might don't got the whole world, but they have a fan base where they eating good and they able to take care of themselves and their family. I think that's a win. And on top of that, Rick Ross, he fired back on 50 for saying that on Instagram. And Ross was like, hey, when you can't be duplicate and the streets love you, the culture needs you. I mean, he got a point. Rick Ross got a name. If he drop, he got fans. If the streets love you and that's where he put some good music out there, they gonna rock with it. This is the same thing what happened with T.I. when T.I. just dropped his new album. That album T.I. got, I heard it just went platinum. So they got a fan base. I'm just saying. And then Ross was like, he made a good point when he said legends like Bun B and the late Pimp C, the South fans would never want them to stop performing. And he ain't lying about that either. If Bun B still get on the mic and still performing, cause Bun B got a flow. He got a style, and it catch your ear, you be like, oh, that boy talking. That boy snapping. And I'm a Bun B fan, UGK fan. I love to hear them boys pop out with some new music or, come perform because they got a fan base. And I'm not sure if this is a South thing, but I think it's still some New Yorkers up there. They still got some old schoolers coming back. Cause I saw Big Daddy Kane spitting the flow. And 50, he got a little, Ross got a little disrespect for saying 50 just saying it because it's the type of music he make that the youth don't like. And on that part there, I kind of disagree with Ross. Because I'm a 50 fan. I love 50. 50 just ain't putting enough energy into an album to put out there. It ain't gonna do the numbers like when you first got in the game. When he came out with the Get Rich or Die Trying, but 50 got a fan base, he still gonna be relevant. I think what 50 should do is drop an album, put the music out there. The fans you already got gonna gravitate to you. And what you gotta do is just try to catch the ears of the younger generation. You still got some younger generation that's smart. See, 50 makes smart music where you gotta think. And a lot of these youngsters, they don't wanna think, you know what I'm saying? So they might hear it and they like, oh, now that's too much. They just want to hear some spin at something quick, catch it. 50 gonna put some bars, 50 gonna go to talking. And what 50 got to do is just try to mix the bars like that up with the talking and try to catch the ears of the youth. Some gonna fall in because if it's the beat and they play it more enough, they gonna catch on and start liking it. And then 50 already got our age group. Still, you know what I'm saying? To me, 50, one of the hottest rappers in the game. To be real, I love when I hear a new 50. I listen because 50 be talking that talk. 50 cold with it, but I see what 50 saying. He looking like he want 50 to want everybody, the youth on him. But what I think 50 should do is rap, get his same fan base he got and kind of mix the formula, get some features from them young ones, and then they'll catch on and come up there and gravitate to him. But I think 50 don't really care about this rap shit like that anymore. He probably do a song here and there for his movies and shows, because 50 now, 50 getting bread doing shows. 50 still touring off his old music. That tell you right there that you a legend. If you got old music from 10 years ago, and older, and you still can perform those songs in this day and age and still make money, travel the world, that tell you right there you was a hot ass artist. You was authentic. And I salute that. If I hear 50 or 50 got a new song, got a new album, shit, I'm finna check it out. Because I know what 50 capable of. 50 can, if he want to, 50 can, if he just sit down like I'm finna do an album and put his energy in it, gonna be a masterpiece. But I think 50 just like, I ain't got time for that, you know what I'm saying? I got other things to do. He doing movies. He 50 in the film world now. Doing other stuff, businesses and all that. Whereas Ross, he doing the same thing, but Ross just took the time out to get back on this music. I mean, if you love it, why not? Regardless of what the sales is, you gonna make some money, you already rich. But if you love music, you would just drop an album just for the culture, just for your fans. And if it catch, it catch. If not, you love it. It ain't gonna hurt your pockets. You still made. And then you drop some music that you can listen and be like, yeah, they need to catch this it. They just ain't catching on to it. But see, 50 know how to market. Why not market your album and catch the ears and you can grow that way. But like I said, 50 probably ain't got time for this music no more. 50 getting money now, man. He on, music was his starting point, and he outgrew it. That's what I get from 50. But Ross, he making money, but he still got love for the music in the game, and that's why he still drop. The same as T.I. A lot of people, they'll say they finna quit rap, but later on they'll catch that urge and be like, I'm ready to get back in the studio. It's what you love. That's what you do. That's what you come from. So it's still in you. If you made hit records, it's still in you. It's just, is you gonna put it out there, or you just can sit on it and just, let the youth, like 50, he just letting the youth do what they do. But Ross saying he can't be duplicate. So Ross like, hey, I do this. And Ross do his thing, you know. But that's what I wanted to talk about, man. I want to get them 2 points across from 50 and Ross. 50 saying that if you 50 or 60, you shouldn't try to be the hottest rapper. I kind of disagree with that because if you're hot, you're hot. If it's in you, it's in you. You know, and Ross, you know, he disrespecting 50 and all that, and I don't agree with that, you know. Both of them boys talented. Both of them boys rich as shit. So I don't understand why they still beefing, but it is what it is, man. I just want to speak on that. Ross and 50 Cent, they still at it, and I don't think it'll never change. They gonna stay at each other's throats. I guess you could say how y'all talk these days, they the ops forever. But shout out to both of them boys, man. I'm a 50 fan, and I like some of the stuff Ross doing, you know. And as long as they get money taking care of their families, in my book, it's all good. If you made it this far in the video, like the video, y'all. Subscribe to my channel if you're not. And as always, I'm coming back with some more flavor. And it's all good. It's your boy Mean Joe Green. Love. And I'm about